everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Drew. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TalkWithMe36. So with everything going on with the coronavirus, we tend to forget there are other things happening in the world outside of this pandemic we are now facing. It's so easy to forget because every time we turn on the television or the radio or even watch TMZ, it's all saturated by news of the coronavirus. Robberies, murders, car accidents, fires, and so many other things are still happening. Bringing me to this story about a nurse who got a vicious beating on her way to work. Marta Toscano, a New York City nurse who recently recovered from the coronavirus, was attacked on her way to work by a group of vicious youths who badly beat her and ran off with her purse. Police sources and the victim told the Post. Marta, who is 60, had just gotten out of the 6th train station on her way to work at Bellevue Hospital around 10:30 p.m. on Wednesday, April 15th, when about 15 thugs ran her down and pummeled her to the ground. I thought they were going to kill me. They hit me on the head, on the face. I ran and fell on the floor, and they kept hitting me, Marta said in a phone call from her Queens studio Thursday. Well, everything going on with this outbreak and what our healthcare workers on the front line are dealing with, putting themselves and even their families at risk of getting this virus. You would think they would get all the respect and gratitude. Don't get me wrong, a lot of us empathize and applaud these healthcare workers for they are the first responders in what seems like the end of the world. But I always say, where there is light, there is dark. Where there is reasoning, there is ignorance. And where there is love, there is hate. Some people are just going to do what they want to do, no matter what is going on in the world. In this article, they said that she is 60 years old, but looking at her from the pictures I'm seeing, I wouldn't have even guessed that she was that age. She's a young 60. The beatdown was interrupted by 3 men driving down the street who screamed, "Stop it, stop it," Marta recalled. Thank God these angels came because no one was in the street. Nobody. The Good Samaritans pulled the woman up and tried to chase the muggers to retrieve her purse to no avail. Police on Thursday arrested 3 of the alleged assailants, including 2 girls aged 14 and 15, and a 19-year-old man named Deshaun Harrison. All 3 suspects are residents of a nearby group home ran by the city's Administration for Children's Services, or better known as ACS, as we all know, here in New York. Sources said Harrison was, I'm the 19-year-old. His name is Deshaun Harrison, who has a lengthy rap sheet, was charged with robbery in the 2nd degree, the sources said. An ACS spokeswoman said the agency couldn't legally comment. Marta suffered scrapes and bumps all over her body, but was able to escape the attack without serious injuries. I have pain in all my body, my back, my neck, bumps on my head, even my elbows, she said. First off, I'm glad she's doing okay. Here we have a nurse on her way to work to help save lives after surviving COVID-19 herself, and then having this happen to her, thinking she was going to die all over again. We are talking 15 alleged teens beating on her. I mean, if I was in her shoes and I would have been experiencing this, it would have been going through my mind. I survived I survived the coronavirus to be killed by a group of vicious teens. What I would like to know is why was these teenagers in custody of ACS doing outside 10:30 at night. Obviously up to no good. These kids obviously need to face the consequences for what they have allegedly done, especially the 19-year-old who was probably the ringleader. He's 19 years old and already have a lengthy rap sheet. Oh my, I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know what's going on with this upcoming generation, the ones that are supposed to replace us. Lately, I've been hearing a lot of girls getting involved in vicious, violent, altercations as much as men, sometimes even more. And that brings me to these to the two girls that are 14 and 15. I see that like when there is school, when school was a thing, instead of being homeschooled right now like all the kids are, every afternoon the school right across the street from me, there will be girls fighting, sometimes boys, but I always see girls fighting each other all the time over some little boy or something. I don't understand what these middle school kids are fighting over boys for, but it happens. It happens. You know, I hope nothing more like this happened to any other healthcare workers or anyone else for that matter. But that's it for this video. And remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TalkWithMe36. See you in the next one. A peace.